Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Brittany Johnson with B Design. I'm an interior designer, course creator, podcast host, artist, homeowner, and many more unofficial titles. I have been working in the interior design and home building industry for over 13 years, so I know a thing or two about building dream homes, and I help people do it every day. I like to be efficient, fun, and informative, so let's just jump right in and talk about setting the correct expectations for yourself, your project, and your team. I have a friend who wants to remodel her basement. There is absolutely nothing wrong with her basement. In fact, most people would walk down those stairs and be absolutely thrilled with what they saw, but it's not what she wants, and that is fine. And I want to make a note here early on that I am not here to judge anyone for the type of home they want to live in. The changes they want to make, the money they want to spend, or the life that you want to live, those are all personal choices that you get to make for yourself. It's your dream home because it's exactly right for you. So this client wants to remodel her basement to really take it to the next level for high profile entertaining and not just family lounge days, which is kind of what it's set up for now. She had her contractor stop by and give her some suggestions. She described with words what she was thinking. He gave her some quick ideas to get her started, get some pricing going, and, was on his way. So she called me and was like, I just don't love any of the suggestions he gave. It seems like a lot of work for small changes, and it's not really as impactful as I was hoping. She was overall unimpressed with the ideas, kind of losing excitement on the project and kind of losing faith in her contractor a little bit. So I stepped in and kind of reframed the situation for her. And I realized that this is such a common problem and one that a lot of you are probably making out there. So I wanted to share my conversation with the world to benefit all of those potential projects out there. So I'm going to explain what happened here and how to do it differently next time from my interior design point of view. On the working side of this conversation, the contractor, interior designer, architect, whoever it is, they're not sure how far you want to go. When the client asks that open-ended question like, what do you think I should do? That's really hard. And we are now walking this thin tightrope of presenting you with exciting enough possibilities that speak to what you are thinking, even though you really haven't told us that much about what you want, without trying to overwhelm you with ideas, trying to understand ultimately where you're going and how much you're willing to spend, because you can do anything. It depends on how much you want to spend. I hate that saying, but it's true. And everyone imagines something very different. I never rely on verbal descriptions because we all see, hear, and interpret things very differently. So always bring pictures, make sketches, even if you think they're the worst, drawing it's still better than just imagining it in your head. Show people what you are imagining. And often clients will call a contractor or professional before they've really thought about their own ideas. Or they're holding back their ideas because they don't want to give too much away for fear of being taken advantage of, financially or otherwise. But this really creates an odd tension in what should be a team experience. Her contractor didn't present her with anything overly exciting, probably because either he didn't want to blow her out of the water with big, crazy ideas that maybe she wasn't ready for, or he's used to doing these smaller projects and he thought that's what she wanted, so that's what he presented. Either way, that doesn't mean he can't complete the project. Because you also have to think about, who is this person? What are they best at? You cannot expect one person to fulfill every role for you in your project. This one person is probably not going to be the best contractor, the best interior designer, the best project manager, material specialist, whatever it is that you're looking for. You have to know the skills and strong suits of your team and play to them, because no one is good at everything. So this client, she has excellent taste, really good taste. And she likes to spend money. She's comfortable there. That's where she wants to be. And they intend to host high-profile guests. So what she is expecting is very different from what her football watching, Sunday fun day contractor is looking for. Again, there's nothing wrong with either point of view, but they're not the same. So she can't expect him to know the level that she wants to be at if she's not showing him. She needed to show up to the table setting that expectation. Bring inspiration. Know how much money you're willing to spend. Describe the feeling of the space and how it needs to function for you. You don't need to know exactly how to make it happen, but you do need to know what you, for the most part, want in the space. So it's like going to a hairstylist and saying, I need an entirely new haircut. What do you think? Yeah, they could give you some ideas, but they're just like off the top of their head at that very moment. They might be great and exactly what you're looking for, but maybe not. I mean, personally, I don't leave things up to chance like that. I think about my look. I think about how my hair functions. What works for me? Do I wear it in a ponytail? Do I need to leave it down? What is my lifestyle with my hair? We've all gotten that haircut that we immediately knew was wrong for us. So I don't let people make major life decisions for me anymore. That was a long growing out period. But I also don't tell my stylist how to cut my hair because, to be honest, my hairstylist is my mother. So she only kind of listens to me anyway. But I don't tell her how to cut my hair. I bring pictures, I show her what I want, I explain what I need, and then I trust the professionals to do their job. Know what you want and trust that your team can do it. So my biggest takeaway for you today, do not assume that other people know better than you what you need in your home, in your life, in your haircut. Whatever it is, spend the time figuring out what you want and then build a team that can make it happen. I am Brittany Johnson with B Design. If you need more information, check out my website, www.b-design.us. There's a really awesome project checklist, podcast episodes, whatever you need. I am here to support your journey. Best of luck designing your dream home.